Hello everyone. Today we are working on assignment 17 from section 8.1 solving very simple equations. So our goal when solving an equation is always the same. We want to get the letter alone. That means the variable like x, y, a, b, z, okay, that should be by itself on one side of the equation. Okay, so to do that we will use the opposite operation. For example, if your variable is multiplied, we divide. If the variable is divided, we multiply. So let's start with a few examples together. Okay, look here. So this is our first example. Solve 3x equal 12. This is a very simple equation. So on the left hand side you have 3x, right hand side you have 12. Okay, so I'll be rewriting the same equation on the right hand side for a better understanding. 3x equal 12. 3x means 3 times x, which means there is a multiplication sign invisible in between 3 and x. Okay, remember any letter and a variable like this, okay, are together without any sign, which means that is multiplication. Okay, so the multiplication is invisible. Okay, so I mentioned you at the beginning, if your number is being multiplied, so you have to move this number to this side. Okay, so because we are actually planning to isolate x, so what we have to do, so we'll prefer the opposite operation. Opposite operation of multiplication is division. Okay, so I'm moving the 3 to the right hand side and x is remaining. X equal, okay, 12 is remaining on the right hand side. Again 3 is coming to the right hand side. Okay, let 3 be here, and I told you you have to do the opposite operation. Okay, since 3 is multiplied with x on the left hand side, when 3 is going to the right hand side you have to divide. So that's it. So the operation is very simple. Okay, so which equal 12 divided by 3. If you don't know what is 12 divided by 3, you can use a calculator. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 equal 4. So our solution is x equal 4. Okay, so this I have clearly explained over here in your example. So let's discuss one more questions from this section, and based on this you can do all the calculations. Okay, let's take this 5d equal 17.5. so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the 5 to the right hand side, so d will be alone. D is isolated on the left hand side. Okay, so when 5 is moving to the right hand side, d is remaining on the left hand side, and 17.5 is already there. Okay, and 5 is coming over there. Okay, okay, 5 will be here, and I told you there is an invisible multiplication sign in between 5 and d. So if your number is being multiplied on left hand side, you have to do the opposite operation on the right hand side. So multiplication becomes division. That's it. Okay, so 17.5 divided by 5. That is 3.5. That's it. So that is section 1. So all these questions are similar type. You can solve. I hope you can do every question based on this. Okay, and I have given some more questions with the decimal. You have to treat the decimal just like a normal number. So remember, so what do you have to do? You just need to move the 0.4 to the right hand side, and since it is multiplied, so the multiplication become division when it is coming to the right hand side. That's it. Okay. Okay, come over to the other side of your assignment, the flip side. Question 11, x over 5 equal 20. Okay, so look here. So x over 5, what does that mean? X over 5 means x divided by 5. So this is a particular way of expressing division. So both are same, x over 5 or x divided by 5, x slash 5, all are same. Okay, so I'm moving the 5. So what's my aim? So I have to keep the x alone. The x should be isolated on the left hand side. Okay, so what I'm planning? So I'm planning to move the 5 to the right hand side. So what is remaining on this side? X. Okay, when the 5 is going to the right hand side, only the x will be remaining. Okay, so my left hand side is x equal 20 is already there on the right hand side when 5 is coming on this side. Okay, now let's talk about the operation. What you have to do, is it multiplication or division? So if you're confused, I can make it simple. So I told you x over 5 means x divided by 5. So this is division. Okay, on the left hand side, x is divided by 5. Okay, so when 5 is going to the right hand side, you have to do the opposite operation of division, that is multiplication. X times 20 times 5. Okay, that is 100. That's it. So your final answer is x equal 100. That's everything. So you can apply the same logic for the remaining questions. Okay, but there are a few exceptions. Okay, yeah, question number 17. Okay, look at this question. Can you spot any difference between question 11 and 17? Yeah, there you go. You can see x, your variable on question number 11 is on the numerator, that's on the top side. But at the same time, here the variable is on the denominator. So technically these two questions are similar, but at the same time there is a slight difference. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. Okay, so remember, if your variable is on the denominator, so what do you have to do? Okay, let me erase this circle. Okay, so if your variable is on the denominator, the easiest way is you have to swap these two numbers. You don't need to move this to the right hand side. Okay, you are swapping the position of x and the number on the right hand side. Okay, so already we have 2 on the denominator, so this 2 and this 2 are same over. Okay, I will write the denominator. Okay, what's on your right hand side? So right hand side is 2. Okay, so this 2 will be coming to the position of x. Okay, and this x will go occupy the position of this 2. Okay, so 2 by 2 equal x. 2 by 2 means 1. So you can, if you don't know what is 2 by 2, if you're still confused with this simple application, you can use calculator, there is no issue. So 1 equal x, or you can say, just modify the equation like this, x equal 1. That's it. Okay, so remember, if your denominator is denominator is on, like if your variable is on the denominator, you have to swap the numbers, or if you have a variable on the denominator, just move the number to the right hand side and multiply. Okay, so that's everything. Thank you.